business, homeowners, health, and life. They are an independent agency that cares about their customers, and it shows. With Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance, you are in good hands. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, with 2 locations to serve you. 719 South Lafayette Street in Shelby at 704-480-7288 or 116 North Main Street in Boiling Springs at 704-434-7867. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
Well, it'll be just Todd this morning. Tracy out of pocket this morning. Took a little trip up to Kentucky, I do believe. So she'll be back with us tomorrow. But I'm here with you this morning, so never fear. Good Monday morning to you. It is Monday, September the 18th. We've got some fog outside this morning in the low-lying valleys and things around the county here. Just be on the lookout for that. Allow yourself a little extra time to get to work this morning. A little bit of fog passing through, rolling by, whatever you want to call it, settling into the valleys there. Just be careful this morning. Once the sun comes up, that'll burn out pretty quick. But for right now, we've got some fog out there this morning, so just be careful as you go through this morning. It is currently 56 degrees under cloudy skies on this Monday. Hope you're having a great Monday so far. Hope you had a great weekend. I know I certainly did. Didn't do a whole lot. Did some running around on Saturday, got some things done around the house and got some things done. Did some yard work. You know how it goes, a typical honey-do list. Had some grass cutting I had to catch up on. Had a good weekend, though. Hope you all had a great, wonderful weekend. And look forward to the rest of the week. How's that? We are live broadcasting from the 82nd floor of the Isothermal Tower Complex, Building B. If you'll come up the elevator to the 82nd floor, you look for Suite B. Be right down the hall on the left there. And that's where you will find us broadcasting live this morning. As you read in the newspaper over the weekend, or I hope you got a copy of the newspaper, you found out some interesting information about WCAB. Me and Tracy have been talking about that for a couple of weeks. Yes, we are going to be under new ownership beginning in October, and we're going back to country. That's right. Get away from the classic oldies. We're going to go back to country music, mostly prime country from the 80s and 90s. Some of the new stuff mixed in there. And we're also going to be moving. Of course, you read that. Downtown Rutherfordton will be our new location in the future. We will be heading downtown Rutherfordton. We'll be broadcasting live every day. It'll be a little place where you can come in and watch us if you're strolling through downtown Rutherfordton. So if you didn't see that article, go check it out. Got some familiar faces coming back. Lou Gillum will be back in the morning. She'll be co-anchoring the morning show. When I leave the air at 8 o'clock, she'll come on. Her and Tracy will finish out the from 7 until 10 every morning. You'll have the Tracy, Todd, and Lou show. That's what we'll call it. We'll come up with a better name for that. It may just stick. And then, of course, we'll have an afternoon drive reporter from 3 until 6. Don't know who that'll be yet. Of course, names have been thrown around. Kevin Pleasant is one of them. We're going to have a meeting with those folks this coming Thursday and find out more information about that. So that's the exciting news that we've been talking about. Speaking about October, I want you to come out to the October Fall Festival, the Hilltop Fall Festival. That'll be held Saturday, October the 7th. WCAB 100.9 will be having a live remote broadcast. Begins at 10 a.m. until noon, and you can come out and meet all the fine new folks. Come by and see me, and we'll introduce you to them. Enjoy a day filled with food, a street full of merchandise, activities for the kids, music on the courthouse lawn, and much, much more. Bring the wife and kiddos, and we will see you there. Historic downtown Rutherfordton, and we will be there broadcasting live from 10 until 12. Can't wait to see you there. There you have it. News coming out over the weekend. And if you go check out our Facebook page, WCAB FM 100.9 AM, you can also join our Facebook group over on there, WCAB 100.9. Look for the Pure Country. Like I said, we'll be switching that up coming up in about this week and next week. Then after that, we will go all country format. So look forward to that October the 1st. How about you? All right, we're going to get started with our Monday morning call-around report. As always, we go to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department and see what's going on there first, and we'll do that after you hear this.
In June of 1876, about 1,000 Sioux and Cheyenne attacked General Crook and 1,400 soldiers in what was called the Battle of the Rosebud. Although the battle ended in a tie, the Indians fled and Crook, licking his wounds, chose not to follow them. Finally, after a month and a half, Crook went after the Sioux and the Cheyenne toward the Black Hills. In order to make up time, they abandoned all wagons, tents, and extra clothes. With the extra speed that light travel afforded, Crook expected to meet up with the hostile Indians in the end of August. But it didn't happen. They traveled for weeks through Wyoming, Montana, and the Dakota Territory. Weather turned bad and it hailed. It rained for 11 straight days. The soldiers took their blankets and stretched them over bent branches, sleeping in the mud. Famished soldiers collapsed on the trail. Horses fell dead of exhaustion. Soldiers had to resort to eating horse flesh. A soldier remarked on their eating their mount said, "It seems like cannibalism." During 1 week, more than 500 horses died or were abandoned. The mules loaded with supplies and ammunition did far better than the horses. Then on September 13, a supply wagon finally reached the soldiers. It took a month for the soldiers to get their strength back. Although they captured some Indians and disarmed others on reservations, they never caught up with the ones they were chasing. Once again, the innovative fighting style of the Plains Indians outmaneuvered that of the military. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
8 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Monday morning, September the 18th, 56 degrees outside. Our first stop in our morning call-around report is the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. With us is Deputy McComas. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Todd. Doing great.
Guess I should have said Sergeant McComas there.
Oh, yeah, that's all right.
Either way, right? What do you have for us, sir?
All right, so we got Pamela Gowan reported an incident of fraud. Danielle Camp reported breaking and entering of a motor vehicle that happened in the Caroline area. Over on State Line Road, Deborah Thompson reported obtaining property by false pretense. Lauren Sersky reported a simple assault. And a deputy took a report which was associated with arrest for aid and abet DWI. That's all we have for the incidents. And moving on to the arrest, we have a failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Weldon Whiteside was arrested and held on a $2,000 secure bond. Cedric Davis was arrested for failure to appear on a misdemeanor, held on or released on an unsecured $500 bond. Blake Dotson was arrested for failure to appear on a misdemeanor, had a secure $500 bond. Jalea Foreman was arrested for failure to appear on a misdemeanor, had a $500 secure bond. Allison Sayre was arrested for simple possession of a Schedule 2, possession of drug paraphernalia, simple possession of a Schedule 4, and was held on or released on a $15,000 unsecured bond. Kevin Frederick had a possession of methamphetamine charge and also drug paraphernalia, had a $1,000 secure bond. Christopher Anderson was arrested for misdemeanor larceny, had a $500 unsecured bond. Kimberly Smith was arrested for failure to appear on a misdemeanor and driving while license revoked and had a $1,000 secure bond. Gustavo Munoz was arrested for assault on a female, had a $1,000 secure bond, 48-hour hold. Wendy Jameson was arrested for failure to appear on a misdemeanor, had a $2,000 secure bond. And Braxton Gidney was arrested for failure to appear on a misdemeanor and had a $500 secure bond. And the arrests were at 12. We have a total of 160 in the jail right now. That's it, sir.
Sergeant McComas, we appreciate the report. Hope you have a wonderful day. Most of all, be safe.
All right, thank you, too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Sergeant McComas with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. Moving over to 911 Communications Center next.
There are so many insurance agencies out there, but to find a dependable one that you can really trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. They are an independent agency that cares about their customers, and it shows. With Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance, you are in good hands. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, with 2 locations to serve you. 719 South Lafayette Street in Shelby at 704-480-7288 or 116 North Main Street in Boiling Springs at 704-434-7867. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer
12 minutes
at a
after
time.
7 o'clock. All this is Monday morning. Wonderful Monday morning. Time to wake up, get the caffeine in you, and go back to work. With us from the 911 Communications Center is Amanda. Amanda, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
What do you have on the report for us this morning?
Over the past 48 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center has processed 798 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 112 for the emergency medical services, 361 for the Sheriff's Office, 134 for Forest City, 18 for Lake Lure, 34 for Rutherford, and 102 for Spindale. Cliffside Fire Department had a motor vehicle crash. Ellenboro had a structure fire. Forest City had a motor vehicle crash. Green Hill had a motor vehicle crash. And Lake Lure had a residential fire alarm and a carbon monoxide leak. And that is all.
Amanda, thanks so much for the report. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye. Amanda with that report from the 911 Communications Center. And just to let you know that the 911 Communications Center report and the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery. Well, folks, it's the perfect time to get that tractor or mower you want at a low discount price with zero money down. It's the year-end sale at NC Tractor and Farm Supply. Whatever size tractor or mower you need or want, today is the time to stop by and see Phil Sheehan and his professional team and get those end-of-year savings. The last and only tractor you'll ever need is a Massey Ferguson, and you can find them all at NC Tractor and Farm Supply. Located at 509 Railroad Avenue in Rutherford, call them at 288-0395. Remember, this offer is good through September the 30th. I don't know why I said Thursday. Yep, offer is only good through September the 30th, so go out and get that tractor that you want, that you need at NC Tractor and Farm Supply.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
You saying good morning to Ruby Taylor over in the SDO Fire District. Good morning, Ruby. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Got anything on the report for us this morning?
The fire department didn't have anything, I don't reckon. But I got birthdays. Billy Wales, Cheryl Godfrey, and Samantha Carpenter is having birthdays today, and I hope they have a nice day. Signs are in the secrets today and tomorrow, and that's all I got.
Ruby, we appreciate your report and have a good Monday.
You too, and
Thanks.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ruby Taylor with that report from the SDO Fire District. Let us know what's happening over in that area of the county. Shiloh, Danieltown, and Oakland. That's right. That's where you'll find Ruby Taylor. We're going to check in now with Steve Ernest, Tryon Equestrian Center. Chris Melton out of pocket this morning. He's going on vacation. Don't know where he's out. He'll be out all week. He'll be back with us on September the 25th. See if we can get a hold of our friend Steve over at the Polk County Center, the Tryon International Equestrian Center. Steve, good morning.
Good morning, Todd. It's going to get busy over here.
Oh, yeah. Sound like it.
Yeah. We're going to start the big dog activities this week, and we're excited about it. We've had a little bit of downtime, and now we're ready to rock and roll again.
Ready to kick it back in gear.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We got 2 live shows in the afternoon, late afternoon, Thursday and Friday. So in the gazebo at the Legends Plaza. And we, of course, have our Saturday Night Lights show that a lot of folks find to be fun to attend because we have a lot of activities for the kids and face painting, carousel ride, pony rides. I don't talk about that. I don't see that because I'm over in another place, but I learned that they give pony rides to the kids. So that's another activity that they put on there for the kids. So, and I think you and I are a little bit too old for that particular function, and we're both probably past the weight limit on the carousel. So those 2 things we can both skip.
Most assuredly on the weight limit there. Of course, I have lost some weight, but I'm still no, that's out.
Yeah. So well, yeah, good going there. We also have some driving competition this week, and that's along with the Hunter Jumper competitions. And one thing I do want to promote is the Special Olympics that we like to. This is our 2nd year, and we like to put on this show. And we're looking, and the team is looking for some volunteers. You can just go on our site and tryon.com and scroll down and go under all featured events, and you'll see the click for the link for the Special Olympics. It's a North Carolina Special Olympics. It's not a real small show. It's a pretty big show for this. So we're pretty excited to put that on. We contribute, but they're looking for some more volunteers to participate in these events. So and that starts Friday, Saturday, and all the way through Sunday. So that's 3 days of Special Olympics this weekend. So we got a lot going on. We're starting big, and we're excited about it. So come on out and bring the family. We've got a lot of entertainment to provide, and a lot of competition. So it's a good way to start our fall show.
Yep, sounds like it's going to be a good time out that way. We'll send them over that way, Steve. You take care of them when you get there.
Yes, sir.
And we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Steve Ernest with that report from the Tryon International Equestrian Center over in Polk County. Got lots of things going on over there, and lots of things that people here in Rutherford County may not even be aware of. I know they got the laser drone show. I'm going to go check that out on October the 28th. Oh, yeah, I got to go check that out. Well, folks, if you haven't checked out Scrappy's Food and Fuel, that's where I want you to go today. You should definitely go by there. It's located on U.S. Highway 221 South in Forest City. They've got some of the most delicious food anywhere around. From breakfast biscuits to lunch, all beef hot dog basket or hand-breaded chicken tenders to a healthy salad, you won't be disappointed. Clean, spacious store with friendly staff. Stop in and meet Scott and Colleen. Cafe is open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. until 2, and the store is open Monday through Friday, 7 until 9, and Sunday, 8 until 8. They also have those U-Haul rentals available. Call-ins are always welcome at 828-229-3313. Scrappy's Food and Fuel, everything you need in one place. Good morning to Sly checking in with us on the YouTube this morning. Sly riding around in his little little yellow truck out there working this morning. So good morning, Sly. Hope you have a good Monday. Thanks for checking in on the YouTube with us this morning. Got to see Chad Medford setting up over the weekend. Well, I didn't see it. I saw him post on Facebook about him setting up for a concert. He was apparently he didn't go to Albania over the weekend. That kind of surprised me. I figured he would be over there doing that, but no, he said that he had to get some gas money for Albania. So there you go. You know, you got to take one with the other. That's how things work. You just have to take everything in stride. You know what I mean? 20 minutes after 7 o'clock, we're going to go over to Ballstick, check in with DeVern Upton, and we'll go see what she has to say after you hear this from Farmers Feed, Seed, and Supply.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
21 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Monday morning. I know a lot of you are listening for Tracy. Well, Tracy's not with me this morning. She took a little trip up to Kentucky. Long-time listener to the WCAB Morning Show. And one of our YouTube participants, Brian, passed away unexpectedly a couple of months back. Tracy is going up there to pay her respects to him, meet with his family, and that's where she's at. She'll be back in here with us tomorrow, so good thoughts and prayers going to Tracy as she meets with the family and pays her final respects to a good friend of the radio broadcast here, Brian, up in Kentucky. We refer to him as Kentucky. He was always the Roll Tide person. So, Brian, Roll Tide, brother, wherever you may be. DeVern Upton over in Boston. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing good. Hope you are.
I am. Well, over here we have a temperature of 60 degrees. Fire department will have their monthly meeting tonight at 6 o'clock. If you're interested in the fire department, go by and check it out. Food boxes will be given out Saturday, September 23rd from 8 to 10 at Faith Baptist Church there in Forest City. Pastor Brian Melton invites anyone that's in need to come by. We have one birthday to celebrate today, Landon Caldwell. He turned 17. We want to wish him a happy, happy birthday. Don't forget to go by Bostic Florist and check her fall things out and get your fall arrangements. And then go up to Washburn Store and check all their items out. And don't forget October the 14th is the date to keep on your calendar, the Bostic Fall Blast. It'll be October the 14th from 10 to 2. They'll have vendors, music, food. So don't forget that, and hope everyone has a wonderful day.
All right, DeVern, you do the same. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Thanks. Bye-bye. DeVern Upton with that report from the Bostic Fire District. Don't forget the Fall Blast coming up on October the 14th. We're going to try to be over there for just a little while. We don't know if we're going to set up or anything like that, but me and Tracy will make our rounds over there, go visit all the vendors, hang out for just a moment or just a little bit, and maybe you can come by and talk with us. Well, folks, DeVern mentioned Washburn Store. If you've never been up to Washburn Store, well, you were missing a treat. The oldest store, general store in North Carolina. Oldest store in, I dare say, the United States of America. Washburn Store always has beautiful things to check out and enjoy. Some of the new items that they've got in birdhouses made right here in North Carolina, made from cedar, pine, or poplar wood. They've got the old-time games like chess, checker, tinker toys, and you can enjoy the last days of summer with homemade ice cream from Seesaw Hill Dairy Farm, the only dairy farm in North Carolina. They've got vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and peach. They've got those Corinthian Bell wind chimes made in Virginia. They've got Amish popcorn, have a new shake and pop popcorn with long handles for the open fire. And, of course, all the regular items you'll find over at Washburn Store. See Ann, Catherine, Casey, Rita, or Debbie. They look forward to helping you find just what you're looking for. Located on the Bostic Sunshine Highway in Bostic, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 until 4:30. Saturday, 9:30 until 3. Phone them at 245-4129. And I know you'll be glad you did.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
25 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Monday morning. Robbie Samuel with us from the Mount Vernon Fire District. Robbie, I got a little something for you, bet you didn't know.
All right, let's hear it.
I was named after George Washington.
Oh, was you?
Yep. I certainly wasn't named before him.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. We wouldn't be talking on the radio, would we?
Yeah, see there? You never know what I'll say. You got to be
That's
careful. Right. I'm crazy like that.
That's good. That's just having a good sense of humor.
That's right. If you don't laugh while you're around me, you really need to reevaluate your life.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I'll have to agree with you on that one. But, did you have a good weekend?
I did, didn't I? Did a lot of catching up on things that I've been needing to do. Got some grass cutting done, and I tried to burn my fencing. I think that little burner that I've got one of these little handheld little torches that screws the little green propane tanks into. It's little, and I was thinking it was going to have better results. I will be there for 2 months trying to burn off the grass. So I'm gonna have to get me a big one. I've got a bigger one, but I need little adapters to adapt a propane hose to it. So I meant to go over to Lowe's the other day and get one of those, but I forgot all about it. Didn't do it.
Yeah, that happens. I do it too. I can walk in Lowe's and go in there for something. I'll still leave without what I went for to begin with.
I've absolutely done that. Get distracted over in the Halloween section, or you see all these new fandangled tools, and you're going, my gosh, looky here.
I'm telling you.
I'll tell you another story you'll do that too. That's Harbor Freight.
Oh yeah,
brother, you'll go in Harbor Freight intending to get a $3 screwdriver, and you'll walk out of there with a $400 bill. Won't even know what you bought.
But you'll have a truckload of stuff.
You'll have a truckload of stuff. Be like, what in the world?
I don't know it.
All I wanted was a set of screwdrivers.
Yeah. Well, you won't have to worry about the Halloween stuff at Walmart. I had to run in there yesterday, and they was already putting their Christmas trees up, so they're ready for Santa Claus already.
You can tell it's almost Halloween around here because Walmart's got their Christmas decorations out.
Yep, it beats all I've ever seen. But whatever. That's them that has to do all that aggravating stuff, not me.
That's right.
I ain't going to decorate 3 months before Christmas.
More power to them.
That's right. But I did find out something, that today is R.S. Central High School's birthday, so that's a happy 98th birthday for that high school today.
I did see that on Facebook this morning. Forgot to register that in my mind. I just kind of glanced through it.
Yeah, I seen it on the town's Instagram, and I thought, well, yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm glad they put that on there. So 98-year-old today, it says.
Me being an East Rutherford Cavalier, I usually don't pay a whole lot of attention to other schools in the county, but I guess since we are, local radio station, I probably need to start paying a little more attention to that.
Well, that's all right. You just got too much of that black and red blood in you. You ain't got the royal blue and white yet.
This is true.
Maybe we can get you there one day, but I doubt it. You and Tracy.
Me and Tracy and my wife and my son, we're all Cavaliers.
Well, somebody's got to do it, but it wasn't me. I'm a hilltopper.
That's right.
But other than that, too, Todd, the fire department, both Rutherford and Hudlow, they was fairly busy through the weekend, mostly with medical calls. Hudlow did have a structure fire early Saturday morning, and Chief Handy Walker said it was a total loss. Hopefully those folks can find somewhere to go soon, and we, Rutherford, assisted Hudlow with that, along with Spindale and Far City. But as far as big calls, that was the biggest one of the weekend for those for Hudlow and Rutherford anyway. But and really nothing on the community calendar other than well, of course, Oktoberfest will be coming up in about 2 weeks, so that'll be here before you know it. And I was looking on my calendar. Other than that, that's all I've got going on for right now. If I hear something today, it is early in the week. The weekend's done came and gone. I don't know where it went, but it's not here no more. So
that's right.
It's Monday again, so we'll figure out what the whole week has in store for us.
And
it'll be a good week for everybody.
And as I told people as we opened the show this morning, if you read in the newspaper over the weekend, the Daily Courier, that the WCAB has been sold to new owners. They're going to take over October the 1st, going to switch the format back to country, prime country, 80s and 90s, and a little bit of the new stuff. And, of course, hopefully October the 7th with the Hilltop Fall Festival is when you'll get to meet the bunch of them, So I know me and Tracy will be there. Hopefully the new Billy Buck Blevins, he's from Statesville, runs WAME. Also on Bigfoot Country, WBRN, and a great bunch of guys. So I hope you get to meet all those folks. We're going to have a meeting with them on Thursday, kind of finalize everything, find out where we're at, meet the whole crew, and we're going to go from there. So get your cowboy hats on and be ready for the fall festival is what I say.
That's exactly right. I like the idea of the country. I do like that. Some of the classic rock's pretty good, but I like the old country like that.
It's hard to beat that old prime country. I tell you, I like the oldies, and I'm a fan of any kind of music. Really, I like any kind of music.
Yeah.
But they just something. I guess it was I was raised, on old country music. The 80s and 90s country is kind of what I listened to in my childhood, along with the heavy metal hair bands, I guess you could say. But
yeah, hopefully the obituaries will be back to normal too. They've kind of been off here lately.
Yeah, we're gonna get those back in house hopefully, and we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Yeah, it's some changes coming. They've been changing, and it looks like they're fixing to change a little more. But hopefully and WCAB will find that niche, and they'll fall right back in there.
It'll all come back together. I know if you stir the pot too many times, you got to get it all worked out. That's all you got to do. Get it all worked out.
That's exactly right. I'm still thankful you play the Chronicles of the Old West too. That's part of my favorites too in the mornings, and it used to play out throughout the day, but I'm not so sure it does anymore. But if it does, I miss it.
Yeah,
I'm glad you still play it in the morning.
That was one of the things that I requested. I was like, look, I need a segue to go from talking into the report, and love Chronicles of the Old West. Dakota Livesay does such a good job, and I've talked to both Dakota and Sonny personally. Some of the finest people you'd ever want to meet. And I'll call them and I say, hey, what's going on? You'd think they'd live in like Arizona out in a chuck wagon somewhere, but I think Sonny called me the other day, and I was like, Sonny, how's it going? It's 105 degrees. Where you at? Palm Springs, California. I'm like, okay.
You see, when he was going out west, he was going to make sure he was out west.
He went all the way to the west without falling in the oceans, what he did.
That's right. So, well, but that's, Todd, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and maybe you'll have your sidekick back tomorrow.
Yep, hopefully she'll be back in here tomorrow. She was going to try to sneak out another day, and I was like, no, you wake your butt up and come to work. That's what I told her.
Well, she'll be glad she did.
I may be too tired. I said, well, you're going to get drug in.
Yeah.
Robbie, have a good one, sir. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan, Todd. We'll talk to you then.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheryl, have you been to the Homeworks Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shana, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
34 minutes after 7 o'clock, 26 minutes until 8 o'clock. Sue Price with us from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
How's everything going over that way?
Well, everything is going good, I reckon. Haven't heard any bad things happening, so that's a good thing. Just had a little rainy day yesterday, part of the day. We're getting used to that rain now. It comes pretty often now. Keeps everything growing. Keeps the grass growing.
That's right.
Oh, me. So you got a lot done over the weekend.
Yep, I did.
That's good. But you better take it easy. You had a long go of that.
Yeah, I didn't do too much. I did just enough to keep me occupied. Didn't overdo it.
No, yeah, that's good. Well, let's see. I don't have any calls from the fire department. On my church calendar for Duncan's Creek today, I've got the birthdays for Joseph Gaddis and Roy Harris, and so I hope they will both have a good day. And on my personal calendar, I have a birthday it's an anniversary for Mark and Lisa Randall, so I hope they'll have a good day. And let's see, nothing on Well, let's see on Fairviews for today. I don't believe they have anything today. So not too many celebrating, but we hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it. And I haven't had any announcements come in, so it's quiet and calm over here, looking for a good day, and I hope you'll have one, Todd.
So you do the same. Tell Richard we said hello, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Let us know what's happening over in my little neck of the woods over there, Bostic, Sunshine, Cherry Mountain. I'm in the middle of it all over there. Folks, Tony's Produce Market is Rutherford County's local fresh produce market with all locally grown fruits and vegetables. They've got corn, okra, pineapple, squash, zucchini, tomatoes, peaches, apples, all kind of sweet goodies. They now have in those beautiful mums in assorted colors. Been in the produce business for 30-plus years, so he knows his stuff. Fall wreaths are arriving. Tony's your one-stop produce shop. You'll find Tony at 773 North Washington Street in Rutherford. Call him at 287-9495. Tell him Todd and Tracy sent you by. You'll love it. I know you will.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Tina Wright with us this morning from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. Tina, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Todd. I'm doing great on this Monday morning. It is a pretty morning up here in Shingle Hollow.
Yes, it is. Beautiful all the way around the county, I do believe.
55 degrees, though, so I was a little surprised at 55 degrees because I hadn't watched the weather or anything or temperatures, but my daughter said, "It's cold out there, Mama," but I love it.
I love it.
There are some patches of fog, too, here in the community, so be careful. Deer might run out in front of you. Car might be stopping in front of you, so be careful with that fog. The fire department, Dwayne says they had a great weekend. There were no calls. We have a birthday today for Miss Samantha Phipps. No other anniversaries. And I was over at Pinnacle Elementary School on Friday helping out with the backpack program that they do, and was informed that they are in need of all kind of school volunteers. So if you're in the Pinnacle Elementary area and would like to volunteer, they said you could just volunteer like one day a week or one day a month. There's a sheet you can come by and fill out, and it's a form. It's just one front page. So if you have some extra time and would like to help out, this is the perfect opportunity, and that's at Pinnacle Elementary. And remember to mark your calendars for October 16th, all Shingle Hollow community members. The fire department's going to host a meeting at White House Community Center October 16th at 7 p.m. They're going to talk about ways to decrease your home and property insurance costs. So that's something that sounds very interesting, and I would like to be a part of. I think that the community would too. And I think that's all I've got that I know about this morning, Todd.
All right. Tina, hope you have a good day, and if nothing else, we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Okay, stay safe and be blessed.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. We're going to check in with Brenda Kelly next.
Hi, I'm Vivica Fox. For more than 100 years, American Humane has been rescuing animals during hurricanes, floods, and wildfires. But Mother Nature isn't the only danger animals face. Sometimes it's human nature. Every year, 6 million animals are abandoned and more than 1 million are euthanized. You can be a hero to animals in need of rescue and adoption at AmericanHumane.org.
7:43 on this Monday morning. You know, I just listening back to, funny how that commercial we just played, she mentioned wildfire. And for some reason, I thought of that song by Michael Martin Murphey, On a Pony She Named Wildfire. And
Yeah.
I thought, my goodness, I love Michael Martin Murphy's voice in those old songs like that.
Yeah.
Hard to beat that.
Oh, yeah. So how are you this morning?
Oh, I'm doing just as fine as I can be.
As fog hair split 3 different ways?
3 different ways, I'm going to tell you.
Well, it's good to hear you this morning, and we hope everybody's having a good morning. I don't know of anything going on up here. I've got 52 degrees on the front porch. I've got one birthday, and that's Philip Pointed, so I hope he has a great old big day on his special day. And I've got a roar in my phone, so I'm going to make it short and sweet, and you can go to Ellenborough.
All righty, sounds good, Brenda. We'll catch you again tomorrow.
Okay, catch you later.
Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly with that report from the Union Mills Fire District. Short and sweet up there this morning. Got a roar around her phone. Don't know what was up with that. So she didn't want to talk too long because it's probably bugging her. I didn't hear much of a roar. Did y'all? I didn't hear one. Be sure to check us out on our webpage, www.wcab59.com. That'll be changing October the 1st. You can also check us out on our Facebook page. Search WCAB 100.9. We have a Facebook page and a group. If you want to be a member of the group, just send a request. We'll make you a member of the group, and our page is just a follow type thing. A lot of interaction over on the Facebook there. A lot of different things will be coming down the pipe in the future. October the 1st going to change things around here. We're going to be moving locations, but we'll keep you up to date about all that and let you know when we're going to be doing all that and more. So just stay tuned. Like I said, we're going to be live at the Hilltop Fall Festival coming up October the 7th. WCAB crew will be live on the main street downtown Rutherfordton, up that way where we usually are set up out there. We're going to have our, me and Tracy will be there. Hopefully some of the new guys will be there. Billy Buck Blevins from Statesville. Hopefully some of those guys will come out and join us for the Hilltop Fall Festival. You can meet the new owners and bounce some ideas off of them and just welcome them to our community. It's going to be a good thing going forward, I do believe. And we'll hope to see you there. How's that? We're going to head down to Ellenborough, and we're going to talk with Luther Gilligan after you hear this.
Hey, I'm Reba McEntire. Growing up in Oklahoma, I had big dreams of becoming a successful country music singer. But I also knew the odds were against me and that I needed an education to fall back on. Studying never got in the way of my dreams. In fact, school gave me lots of opportunities I wouldn't have had otherwise with my career. Please stay in school and try your best. You never know where a good education might take you. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
7:44, going to go to Ellenborough. Luther Gilligan with us live on the telephone. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, we're doing great. Sitting around drinking coffee, watching traffic go by.
That sounds
waiting
like
on, waiting on the fair to come.
Waiting on the fair. That'll be here in what, a couple of weeks, is that right?
It'll be a couple of days.
A couple of days. Oh, yeah, this is September. Good Lord.
Yeah, the gym will be open tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Then rides will start Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Then we'll have armbands Wednesday. Then we'll have armbands Saturday from 1 to 5. Going to be having a car show up at about 2 o'clock Saturday. So everybody's invited. Just come on down and have a great time. And I'm looking forward to the hot dogs and the hamburgers and the corn on the cob and the funnel cakes and all that stuff.
Now, you can't go there expecting Luther Gilligan to show you around the whole fair because he's going to be concentrating on the food trucks. But if you want to get a good tour, of the food trucks, hang around Luther.
That's right. If you want to know where the food's at, ask me. I can tell you.
That's right.
I will know where the food is. But it's quiet this morning. Not a whole lot happening. The city fire department had 4 medical calls over the weekend. Went down to CIS number 7 over Lattimore on a structure fire, but they got canceled on that. Wasn't anything to it. So they're quiet, peaceful this morning. They just sitting around drinking coffee too. So nothing else happening down here. You have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then. Thanks.
All right, take care.
Luther Gillikin with Ellenboro Fair kicking off on Wednesday. Going to take us all the way through Saturday. So lots of good times going to be had at the Ellenboro Fair. Go out and check them out. Ellenboro Fair, always popular. They're going to have the gym will be open Wednesday for judging. And, they got they got fruits and veggies and pies and just all kind of stuff. Going to have a car show, live music, and, of course, rides on the fairway. And the food trucks will be in full force down there at the Ellenboro Fair. Look forward to that. Come by and see us. We may be, I think me and Tracy may go hang out a night or two. Who knows? You'll see us out there. Just say hi if you see us. Folks, I want to tell you about Granny B's. They're our sponsor for the morning birthdays and the birthday winter. You can enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist, Long John cream-filled donut, original glazed donut, or for lunch, stop in and order a fresh salad or a delicious Granny B's sub sandwich. Granny B's does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, or any occasion that you might need a cake. Or if you'd rather have those delicious petafores, you can get those instead. Granny B's hours are Tuesday through Friday 9 until 7, Saturday 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. Granny B's. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary, give us a call now, 287-3356. We'll have a party in your honor and give away some petafores coming up in just a few moments.
A reporter once asked billionaire J. Paul Getty, how much money is enough? Mr. Getty's reply was, well, just a little bit more. O.J. Simpson, in an interview published in People magazine, June 12, 1978, said, I sit in my house in Buffalo and sometimes I get so lonely, it's unbelievable. Life has been so good to me. I've got a great wife, good kids, money, my own health, and I'm lonely and bored. I often wondered why so many rich people commit suicide. Money sure isn't a cure-all. Our lives can be controlled by desires. If we appease the desires with self-indulgence and instant gratification, the desires only increase. But how do we stop this vicious cycle? Well, we can use Christ's power to break the destructive desires of our lives. He died to free us from sin, from compulsion, and from a life out of control. Jesus faced immeasurable temptations when he began his ministry. He was tempted to indulge his physical and emotional needs for food, wealth, power, and popularity, but he rejected each one and chose the Father's plan for his life. Food, power, financial security, and popularity have their proper place, but they are nothing in comparison to being content and satisfied with what the Father provides. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living. Scripts for these programs are sold in book form by calling toll-free 1-888-333-KEYS.
Happy birthday today to Peggy Hodge, 60 years old, down in the Chase community. Roger Mays is also celebrating a birthday today, 78 years old. Those are the local birthdays that we have. Birthdays and events from throughout history. We'll pick from one of those called in and give them a winner. Birthdays and events throughout history. In 1905, Greta Garbo was born, famous actress. She passed away in 1990. Country singer Jimmy Rogers was born in 1933. He passed away in 2021. Comedian Fred Willard was born in 1933. He died in 2020. 1933, one of the original Our Gang, Little Rascals, Robert Blake was born. He passed away in 2023. In 1961, James Gandolfini from The Sopranos. He passed away in 2013. 1793, the cornerstone of the Capitol building is laid in Washington, D.C. I believe Tom Green's got a pamphlet from that day that he carries around. He'll show you if you'll ask him. 1837, Tiffany & Company is founded in New York City. 1851, the New York Times begins publication. 1927, the Columbia Broadcasting System goes on the air with 18 stations. You know it as CBS. In 1947, the CIA officially comes into existence. 1947, the United States Air Force is created. Today is the Air Force birthday. 1951, the day the Earth stood still premieres. 1954, WLOS TV channel has its first broadcast. 1957, Wagon Train premieres. Today is National Cheeseburger Day, Air Force birthday, and World Bamboo Day. So now you are up to date on this date in history throughout history. That's what I said. I got those confused there, but you're up to date now.
Talking to your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Dexter Street also celebrating a birthday today. Our birthday winner for today is Peggy Hodge, 60 years old, from Chase. So congratulations, Peggy. Stop by Grady Bees and pick up that certificate and enjoy your Pettifor's compliments of Grady Bees and WCAB, and that's with a B. Also with a B, Wayne's Lunchbox, B Box Lunchbox. Good morning, Wayne. How are you, sir?
Good morning, Todd. How you doing, buddy?
You kind of wondered how I was going to segue into that, didn't you?
Well, I sort of figured the way you was going to get to it. It just, took a second or two.
I mean,
that's good.
Sometimes you have to loop around to get into good, segues there. But I made it work.
Some people it just comes easy to, like you. So you can get away with stuff like that.
So what are you telling me? I'm full of bull. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that essentially what you're saying?
No, not necessarily that, but me and you ain't never met a stranger. We can talk and go on with the best of them. So we usually can hang in there with the good bull, if you know what I mean.
That's right. Wayne's Lunchbox with us. It's been a while since we've been able to get him on the radio. He's been terribly busy. I know a lot of catering going on, a lot of food has been cooking, and he's probably ready to just kick back with his feet up. But guess what? He can't do that.
It's Monday. It's Monday, and we gotta start a new week. And I was telling Tracy the other day we have been extremely busy with caterings and stuff like that, and just normal business. We've been pretty steady throughout the week, and then you throw a couple of caterings in on top of that, and then some stuff on the weekend, and it definitely makes for a good day just to sit back and watch football like I did yesterday. But I couldn't do that all day because we got a little catering going out today for lunch. So, but we are extremely blessed to have the business. I got a good staff, of course, because without them I couldn't do what I do. And just a lot of people, letting us have the opportunity to, share the days with them like we do when we do with weddings and stuff like that. And I just appreciate them taking the confidence in us to, be able to prepare the food and do the stuff for these weddings. And, it's not about just the big weddings. I mean, we've got some caterings for, 30 and 35 people. And so they all add up. And if you're looking for somebody to do something like that, then, we'll do our best to work in. We are just about covered up for the remainder of the year. We have a few dates available, in December that we can probably work in some Christmas parties, but, our catering part of our business has been really good, and we've been really blessed to have that. So we just appreciate all that, and hopefully we can continue on going into next year. So we've already, I had to find a calendar for next year because we already had people booking weddings for next year. So we're already taking things for next year too. So don't ever think that you have enough time in all of things, not just getting food from me, but, just take care of what you got to take care of, and just know that you never have that time to go back and do things. You got to go ahead and take care of them while you can.
That's right. That's right. Got to take care of your customers, got to take care of yourself too, so don't forget that.
That's right. We try to do that best we can. I got a few things coming up. Got a golf tournament coming up this week. I'm looking forward to it. Hadn't played much golf lately, but we're looking forward to doing a little golf tournament with ICC Thursday up at Apple Valley. So looking forward to that, and seeing a bunch of guys and trying to hit that little white ball. I don't know if I can still hit it or not, but we'll find out. We'll have fun either way. So.
It'll sure be a beautiful day regardless.
We hope so anyway.
Well, Wayne, tell us what you got going on today for lunch and supper and all that good stuff.
Well, today's Monday, kicking the week off. We always start Monday with that grilled chicken Philly for lunch. Just a great sandwich. If you've never tried one of them, you definitely need to come by and check it out. We take our grilled chicken tenders and put them on the grill with some peppers and onions and provolone cheese. Put it on a hoagie. You can add mushrooms. You can add bacon. If you do that and then throw your little ranch dressing in there, you definitely got a great sandwich. Or you can take that grilled chicken Philly meat with the cheese and peppers and onions and put it on top of a salad. Makes for a great salad as well. We sell a lot of salads, and, can get them either way with turkey and ham, or you can get them with the calabash chicken or the grilled chicken. Or you can get our old buddy OJ's favorite. He did a cheeseburger. Chopped it up, and we did a cheeseburger like we do the cheeseburger subs, and put that right on top of your salad. That's really good, especially with Thousand Island dressing. But we got a lot of other things for lunch, too. We got the fish sandwiches. You can also get, a chicken tender plate, hamburger steak plate. So got a lot of wide variety stuff for lunch. And, of course, tonight, Monday, we rotate the meatloaf and the salmon patties, and this Monday is salmon patties. So we'll be doing the salmon patties tonight, probably do some navy beans and cabbage. We might even throw some fried taters and onions in there. We hadn't done those in a while. So definitely come by and check that out. Lunch again is 11 to 2. We shut down from 2 to 3, and then from 3 to 7 we do the meats and vegetables. So just a good Monday. Get everything started. Come on by and get you some lunch. If not, come on by and get you some supper.
That's right. Go by and see Wayne. Tell him you heard him on the radio, and he'll give you free parking. How's that? Wayne, always a pleasure to talk with you, sir. Hope you have a good Monday, and we'll catch you again on Wednesday.
All right, man. Y'all too. Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a good week.
Bye-bye. Wayne Rollins with Wayne's Lunchbox right there. Go by and see him and enjoy some lunch and some supper. I know you will be pleased if you go sample some of his food. It's good, 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 good. Folks, it's been great being here with you on this Monday morning. Hope you have a great Monday. We'll see you back in here tomorrow. Tracy will be back in here live with me tomorrow.